What is going on, guys? It is Saturday the 24th, about 10 in the morning. Woke up to a new low weigh-in of 224.6, so that is just over 12 pounds down. Yep, 12.4 pounds down in just over 6 weeks. So again, on pretty good pace. Dropped a decent amount overnight, about 0.8 pounds, drank a ton of water yesterday. Didn't train yesterday, so I will go over kind of what I do on my non-training days as far as food is concerned. But I am a little bit behind. I'm teaching a boot camp class this morning, so I have to get out of here in like 5 minutes, but I want to show you guys what I'm starting off the day with. So I'm having a protein shake. Everything's in here right now. 20 grams of the Hydro Whey, 20 grams of Ghost, 150 grams of egg whites. I didn't measure out the cashew milk. 25 calories per serving, so it's the unsweetened. Basically nothing in it. So 2 fat, 1 carb, less than 1 protein for 240 milliliters, which is a whole cup. I probably put in about maybe half a cup. So if you break that down, it's basically negligible. That's a mouthful, especially this early in the morning. So I would say about 15 calories worth of 10 to 15 calories from the cashew milk, and then mixing in 10 grams of creatine, which you can see right on top. All right, so I am here at HTX Sports Creek. So this is a bar with a field here. So this is where we hold a lot of the events, and I'm working with a company called Fitness in the Loop. This is Kyle, the owner, and his wife, Megan, is in the gray sweatshirt back there. So they basically put on classes that anybody in Houston can come to, and it's awesome. You know, I think it's great, obviously outreach into the community with fitness and everything. So today we are running like a boot camp, and it's gonna be on this field. We are splitting space with one soccer that's on the other side of the field, and then last week we had this entire half, but apparently there's a dodgeball tournament going on here, so there's some fencing set up, so we'll have to work around that. But super excited. It is about 10 of, and class starts at 11, so people are starting to trickle in. We have a couple people here talking to Megan, so excited to get started. Probably get a few clips of the workout for you guys, and then catch you afterwards. Fortunately, I didn't get any footage. I was busy coaching, so I wasn't able to like pick up the camera and get anything for you guys. But it went really well. I think we probably had like 25 people here, which is awesome. And I didn't mention the other part of like kind of what Fitness in the Loop does is, so they pair with bars. And like I said, it's a bar with turf. And afterwards, it's noon 15, 12:15 right now. And so afterwards, they encourage people to like hang out, grab a drink at the bar. It doesn't have to be alcohol or anything, but buy something from the bar. So it's kind of like a symbiotic relationship between Fitness in the Loop and the venue, where they kind of bring people in to hopefully bring some business. And like that's how they do it, which is pretty cool. And a lot of these bars here have outdoor spaces. So like obviously not like a turf, but they'll have like a deck, pretty sizable deck that they can hold fitness classes in. So they have agreements with these bars and restaurants and places and hold these events. So it's pretty cool. It's an awesome concept, bringing a lot of people together. Had a great time. So with that being said, I have to go grab something from the bar, support the bar, you know, make sure it's worth it, because if people don't support the bar, then it's not worth it for the bar to keep going, because the bar pays Fitness in the Loop an X amount to run this, and then in turn, hopefully Fitness in the Loop brings business. So I'm gonna go buy something from the bar. It's probably gonna be like a Topo Chico or a San Pellegrino, and then get home, and hopefully I have time to train. It's 12:15, like I said, and I have to be at work at 3:30, so it's gonna be close. I'm gonna try my best. All right, guys, we are back home now, about ready to make some food. Have some chicken right there, about to go in the pan right there. Spent a little bit more time at Sports Creek than I had originally intended. Just got talking with Kyle and Megan, just kind of about future plans and things that we want to kind of develop and put into place with Fitness in the Loop and other classes we want to offer, and just kind of talking a little bit. And so on the way home, I didn't think I was gonna be able to go to the gym. What time is it now? It's just about 2. I had to work at 3:30. However, I got home, and I didn't tell you guys this, but Kona, I believe, unfortunately, the poor pup, has a UTI. And it started yesterday, started acting funny. She had an accident in the house. She never has accidents. Then we went outside, and she peed in the house originally, went outside, and then I noticed that she was peeing like a little bit of blood in her regular pee. And so I was like, okay, that's weird. I know sometimes dogs with UTIs will, you know, pee a little bit of blood and they'll have a little bit of an infection. And so throughout the course of the day, we'd see like little drops of blood and pee around the house, and looked it up, and chances are it probably is. And it's our fault, mine and Yami's fault. You know, we've been very busy, and unfortunately, like, we'll take Kona out twice a day typically, but sometimes that second time is at like 12 or 1, and so like she'll go the entire night and then not go out until the next morning. And so I think she's holding her pee just a little bit longer than she should be. It's kind of on us. That's the transition period here and getting our bearings here, and so we definitely have to do a better job and make sure that she's going out probably 3 times a day, especially right before bed, so she's not holding in that pee all night. So that's one thing. And so I'm not going to work. I called out. I want to stay home. I can't leave her alone for an extended period of time. Yami's working, and so if I go to work, she'll be alone for a while, and I want to make sure like I can get her out, you know, in a couple hours or so. So with that being said, I am going to go to the gym real quick for like an hour and a half. I did just take her out, got home. She actually had another accident. This is turning into like big story time. But she actually pooped in the house, and so some stuff's going on with her where I don't feel comfortable leaving her at home. So unfortunately, I had to call out of work, and I'm gonna stick with her and then go to the gym. Now I have more time, which is kind of like relieving, where I can make some food, eat, and everything. But I'm gonna cook the chicken, and I'm gonna come on and talk about, hold on, let me show you what Bleeker's doing right now. I'm gonna keep talking and walk back, because if she knows I'm talking about her, then she's probably gonna move. But look at her. See this door right here? Just look right at the bottom of the door. Look at her. She's just hanging out. She just does that sometimes. Why are you sitting there? Why'd you pick right there, huh? Huh? Hey, why'd you pick right there? Is it a cool spot on the floor? Cool on your bum? She's in good spirits though. But anyways, my pan is heated up. Oil is burning. I'm gonna cook food. Come on in a second. Talk to you guys about something else. Food is cooking, got that taken care of. Should be done in like 5-10 minutes or so. But I wanted to come on and talk about non-training day macros. Are they essential? Are they not essential? Do you need to modify your macro intake and your caloric intake on your training versus non-training days? Short answer, no. You don't need to, as long as your weekly average for caloric intake is below maintenance, you'll be fine, all right? So you don't need to change your macros for training and non-training days. However, I am right now. I'm 6 weeks in, so there's kind of the point where you need to start kind of pushing it a little bit. Now granted, I'm still averaging about 2 pounds a week, but it's something I want to implement to see how my body reacts. So how I typically approach it is, number one, my calories need to come down. So obviously if you're not training, you don't need that energy for your workout. So one, I typically drop my calories between 250 and 400 on my non-training days. So right now I'm consuming about 2,400 calories on my non-training days. It's gonna be right around maybe about 2,000, okay? Let's just use that for a nice round number. Not only that, drop my calories, but I also modify my macro ratio, all right? So my protein goes up a little bit, my carbs get cut in half, and then I increase my fats. So basically, typically consuming about 180 grams of protein. I'll bring that up to about 210 on my non-training days. My carbs will get cut in half, and then my fat, will come up considerably as well. So you're basically just dropping the carbs. Carbs are your fast energy source. So, and obviously if you're not training, you don't need those carbs. You can fuel your body with more fats for that day. Now, everybody's a little bit different. Everybody's gonna approach this a little bit different. You don't have to do that, but I've found in the past that's what works fairly good for me. Just cutting my carbs down, increasing my fats, and increasing my protein. But most of all, it's just your calories. So non-training day macros in calories is, the theory is you don't need that energy, so you don't need to consume that energy, keeping you in the same caloric deficit. So obviously, if you're training, you're gonna be burning more calories, so you need to eat more calories to keep you in that same deficit. Whereas if you're not training, that means you're just not burning as many, so in order to keep that same deficit, you need to bring your food down as well. So again, not essential, but something that you can implement after the first little phase of dieting to keep things moving. So just wanted to go over that. If you have any questions about that, leave it below. But I'm gonna finish cooking, I'll show you guys what I eat, and then I'm gonna get off to the gym for a quick shoulder and arm workout. All right, so here we have 8 ounces of chicken, 250 grams of rice, and some asparagus. Got some more chicken cooking over there at the moment, but going to eat this. I'm a little backlit, I apologize. Gonna eat this, let it digest a little bit, and then get off to the gym. Like I said, shoulders and arms today. Gonna try and get some heavy work in, since my last workout was more volume focused because of my thumb. So we'll see what I can do, like pressing overhead, get some strict work in, either sitting or standing. And then, so try and push a decent amount of weight and then get into more blood flow and more volume stuff after that. One thing I like to do with my lateral raises is when you are performing the movement, put your thumb on the same side of the dumbbell instead of wrapping it around. It kind of helps you pull with the elbow a little more instead of focusing on pulling with the hand. So wrap that thumb around on the same side instead of wrapping around on the opposite.
Come on.
Alright guys, so a tip for these tricep extensions, when you are in that inclined position, make sure that your humerus, so this part of your arm, is as perpendicular to the ground or as vertical as possible. This is going to help keep tension in the triceps during the whole movement. So a tip with these bicep curls with the rope, when you're at the very end, squeeze your tricep to fully extend that elbow and then go back to curling. What it's going to do is going to fully stretch out the bicep, make it even harder to curl, stressing the bicep a little bit more. All right, we are back from the gym now. It is almost 7:30. Eating a meal. Had a really good workout with Yami. We worked out together today. She doesn't like to do chest and back with me, so it's like 2 out of 3 days sometimes we work out together, like if our schedules match up, and today it matched up, where we could do shoulders and arms together. And so we smashed shoulders and arms, got a quick workout in. It was probably, what, an hour and 15 minutes it took us? Buzzed right through it. So we started off, no, we did supersets the entire time. Typically I start off with one heavier movement and then move on to supersets, but I think we just supersetted a lot. So we got a bit more volume in today, which was nice. But now we are eating a meal and we have to get ready to go because it's Ashley's surprise party. Don't tell her. But by the time this goes up, it's already gonna be happening, so it's gonna be fine. So we're going to a surprise party for Ashley, who is Derek's wife. Derek from Alphalete, Derek Dreyer, putting on something at a dance club, because we're going two-stepping tonight, so that'll be fun. But that's gonna do it for the video, because we just gotta get ready to go. We gotta finish up eating, and I'm not filming anything else tonight. So that's gonna do it for the video, guys. Comment below, let me know what you thought of the workout, if you have any questions, what you thought about the training versus non-training macros talk. I know I kind of did it quick, and I just want to make sure everything was clear there. So if you do have any questions, just leave them below, and I will be sure to clarify those questions for you. But with that being said, I appreciate everybody's support. That's the washing machine doing something. I've never heard it do that before. I'm gonna go check on that. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.